Cinema snaps here. And today I'm going to show you a 2016 science fiction action film called Independence Day Resurgence. Remember that this movie is a sequel, so if you have not watched the first one, you may not get the details. But if you have, then you are golden. Beware the spoilers ahead. Let's dive right in. In the wake of a devastating alien invasion in 1996, the Earth has found solace and unity by establishing the Earth Space Defense, ESD. Utilizing salvaged alien technology, the ESD has developed an advanced alert system to safeguard against extraterrestrial threats. Earth seems secure with headquarters stationed at Area 51 and the bases on the Moon, Mars, and Saturn's moon Rhea. Meanwhile, on the Moon base, two orphaned individuals, Jake Morrison and Charles Miller, work diligently to fortify the defense system. A moment of mystery arises as their efforts go awry, and Commander Jiang Lao urges caution. Despite the commander's orders, Jake takes a daring risk to rectify the situation, narrowly averting catastrophe. Yet, Jake's bravery is met with a reprimand, grounding him indefinitely. At the renowned Area 51, General Adams is summoned urgently when the alien captives from 2 decades ago suddenly awaken. Desperate to consult with the ESD director, Adams discovers his unavailability. Unbeknownst to Adams, the director, David Levinson, is in Africa with his assistant Floyd, meeting with warlord Umbutu and his rebel forces. In this precarious setting surrounded by alien remains, tensions rise until Dr. Catherine Marceau intervenes. With expertise in alien-human psychic connections, Catherine vouches for David's presence. Together, they witness the only surviving alien ship that landed on Earth 2 decades prior. Astonishingly, the ship's lights spontaneously ignite, prompting further investigation. Additionally, a massive crater reveals the aliens' abandoned attempt to reach the planet's core. David recognizes it and knows that someone has already responded. Back on the Moon, Jake talks to his girlfriend, Patricia, on a video call. Patricia tells him that their friend Dylan will soon visit with a special group of people. Dylan is the son of a famous hero, and Jake had a fight with him before. Patricia wants Jake to be nice to Dylan and accept that it was his fault. When the group arrives, everyone is excited to meet Dylan. During lunch, Jake teases Dylan and says he is in his way. Dylan punches Jake and gets in trouble. Jake admits to his friend Charlie that he went too far. The next day, a doctor visits his husband, who was in a coma during the First War. To the doctor's surprise, his husband wakes up and realizes that much time has passed. Meanwhile, Adams learns that a base has been destroyed, and they are on high alert. David finally learns about the emergency, but Catherine still studies some drawings. Umbutu shows David the drawings she made based on her visions. They realize the drawings look like a gadget, and Umbutu deciphered some alien language. On the Moon, everyone gets scared when they see a strange whirl forming in the sky. It turns out to be a wormhole, and a machine resembling Umbutu's drawings emerges from it. They contact the president, and David realizes it's a spaceship. The president wants to attack, but David thinks they should be cautious because it might be a different alien race. The president lets the council vote, and they decide to attack. The giant weapon at the base knocks down the spaceship. David wants to study it but must return to the capital city for political reasons. The president announces that they defended Earth, but Whitmore, an old hero, knows these aliens are different and wants to warn everyone. Patricia thinks he should trust the new president and stay calm. Whitmore agrees to go to bed. Meanwhile, Jake understands that David is upset and wants to help. He secretly takes a spaceship to Africa, picking up David, Floyd, Umbutu, and Catherine. They go through a rough journey and find a special object called the sphere. Jake and David prepare to retrieve it. On Earth, the US is having a celebration to remember a past victory. Whitmore interrupts a speech to warn everyone but suddenly gets a headache and falls. Oken, Umbutu, and others also feel the same pain. People on the moon are surprised to see a new spaceship coming too close. Charlie rushes to control a spaceship and saves Jake and David just in time. Adams cancels the celebration due to the danger. Jake takes over flying the spaceship while Charlie uses robot arms to grab the sphere. They have some difficulty but eventually succeed. However, their spaceship starts getting pulled towards the new mothership. Zhang tries to attack the mothership but fails. The mothership retaliates and destroys the weapon. The defense system is activated, but the mothership destroys all the satellites. A few minutes later, the mothership reaches Earth and starts causing destruction. David realizes it wants to land in the ocean. Jake has to make daring moves to avoid debris. Lanford orders the evacuation of coastal cities, but some boats don't get the message in time. David's father is sailing and calls David to tell him the new ship is much bigger. However, their call gets cut off, and his father is hit by another boat. Dylan's mother helps a woman and a baby escape before she sadly gets trapped in a collapsing building. Whitmore, Patricia, and Adams meet secretly, and Oken escapes to join them. The aliens in cages become agitated, and Oken thinks they are celebrating. Whitmore releases one of the aliens to communicate with them. The alien uses Whitmore to talk and says that she has arrived. Catherine shows the alien a circle symbol and asks what it means. This makes the alien very angry. The soldiers see that the alien is about to hurt Whitmore, so they shoot it. But the bullets don't do much. Then Umbutu comes and uses his blades to attack the alien. They break the alien's big body armor. And a small alien emerges. Umbutu quickly kills it. The Area 51 team looks at the mothership, and David realizes that the aliens are like a big group and their leader has just arrived. Then they see a video from under the sea showing the mothership drilling. It seems they want to get to the center of the Earth, and if they do, they will destroy everything. David says that in the First War, they won by destroying the mothership. So there must have been another leader inside. That means they don't need to destroy this big ship, they just need to kill the leader. Lanford says they can find the leader, and the pilots get ready. And the pilots will attack with special bombs. The pilots get close to the mothership, but it starts defending itself. They try to fly around it, but it's too well protected. Jake says their only chance is to go inside the ship. Dylan agrees, and they can go while the others provide backup. Whitmore wakes up and tells Patricia that the leader knows they're coming. Patricia tries to warn Adams, but it's too late. Unfortunately, the bombs can't reach the leader because of a protective field. Suddenly, a big wave emerges from the alien system and disables everything, including satellites and the president's bunker. The mothership attacks the bunker, and everyone inside is killed. Catherine shows Umbutu Ian's drawings, and he translates some of them. They talk about a war in space and stopping an enemy before it gets to Earth. Umbutu realizes that the sphere wants to help because it is also an enemy of the aliens. Oken uses a special laser to open a capsule and scan a sphere but doesn't find any signals. Floyd gets curious and touches the sphere. But it absorbs his hands and then lets him go. The sphere gets activated and starts speaking English because it learned it from Floyd's mind. The sphere explains that it intercepted an alien call for help and came to warn humans. But humans attack it without asking questions. The sphere's species has fought to invade aliens before. They call the motherships harvester ships because they go from planet to get fuel. This sphere is the only survivor from its planet and has advanced technology. It has a hidden planet where it teaches refugees how to build weapons to defeat the invaders. The aliens are scared of it. The Queen can track the activated sphere. David suggests baiting the Queen using a decoy and trapping her. They need a way to track the Queen, and Adams has a radar truck. Pilots will have to detonate bombs manually, but they won't survive. Whitmore accepts the mission. Everyone at the base prepares for the attack. Despite Patricia's objections, she decides to go with her father as he leaves. Just then, Julius and the kids arrive on a bus. At the same time, the Queen arrives with her army. The base and the aliens start shooting at each other to start a new war. David sees the bus and brings it to his area to keep it safe. Patricia flies her jet near her dad's and says goodbye before he sacrifices himself. David puts a shield around the alien army to contain the explosion. But the Queen is still alive and destroys the base's big weapon. David gets on the bus with Julius and the kids to drive away. The Queen chases them, and all the soldiers return to defend the base. The pilots attack the Queen, but a shield protects her. The boat crew notices they only have a few minutes left. Patricia notices the Queen's weak spot and shoots at it when her shield is down, leaving her vulnerable. The Queen hits Patricia's jet, but she escapes with a parachute. Dylan and the others attack the Queen with their technology. Dylan and his team lose control of the jets because the Queen uses her powers. Umbutu and Floyd fight the aliens, and Isaacs gets hurt. With only 2 minutes left, the Queen tries to access the sphere. Dylan comes up with an idea to use a tornado to escape. The pilots regain control of the jets and shoot at the Queen, forcing her out of her armor. The Queen almost gets the bus, but David saves them. The Queen falls and dies, releasing the sphere. The drill stops, and all the alien ships crash. Everyone celebrates the victory as the mothership leaves. And Oaken confirms the sphere is safe. David is worried that Earth won't survive another attack back. But Oaken reminds him that the sphere has a training program on a shelter planet. So the next step for humanity is to join the intergalactic war. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to like and subscribe and turn on notifications so you can watch more videos like this. Thanks for watching.